Good afternoon, everybody. Bayman Steve here once again. It is Wednesday, August the 9th. I figured that we would get back to fans this week. And this is my 1950s Wizard box fan. I'm sure that you all remember this. If you recognize it, then you would recognize the blade set. That this was the one that I bought and restored about a year ago. It was originally a Corvette red color, and I have repainted it once again. And for a reason being is that the paint was coming off. There were scuffs and scrapes from where it had been sitting in storage. So instead of just touching it up again, I figured that I would just go with something different. I've painted it a ocean blue color by Krylon. There's still a bit more that I have to do to it. I have done some modifications, and if you look in the center of the fan, this is the badge that I made. Another fan collector from a fan forum printed these out for me. She did this in exchange for me helping her with another fan project. She had a small Wizard table fan that actually the badge looked exactly a lot like the one on mine, and so she wrote me back and said that she was willing to make a couple of stencils, for me, and I told her sure, why not. And so I did a screenshot of a fan exactly like this to make it look exactly like the C&H air conditioning company brand of this fan. And I figured if I can't freaking buy one, then make one, right? And so she made this for me, and I put it all together. I think it looks really cool. It actually matches up with the fan very nicely. I did like the original color to this fan. I mean, it was a really nice color. It was just a really cool color scheme, though it wasn't particularly legit. It attracted actually more popularity than I had even anticipated, and I still have the videos, so it's not like it's gone forever, and maybe I could change it back again another day in the future. But I'm very happy with this, and as I mentioned earlier, the blades and the motor are the same. I did not change that. You can see the remaining red from where I removed it off of the front guard. I'm going to be painting these either maybe a chrome or a hammer finish. And I've just had a lot going on, and I literally had the free time to do this. The handle that I had on it is no longer there. I removed it. Actually, I think that I'm going to be using that for another project. This is the 2-speed toggle switch that I've had for a long time. This is the original power cord and the rotary switch that was on it, but I removed these, and I'm going to be using those for another project. Let's turn it around. This is the back of the fan. There's that 2-speed Westinghouse motor. Still going strong. This is one very powerful motor, and I have had no problems with it the entire time that I've had it. So it's still going on. There's the inside. It may not show up on the camera, but I'm gonna have to go over this again eventually. I just really haven't had the time and just haven't gotten around to getting the materials for it. I've just been so busy working on the farm and helping out with work around here. That's why I haven't been as active on YouTube here lately. Anyway, there is the wiring that I did. Power cord. This originally went to a crock pot, I think. That was the closest to a vintage cord that I could find for it to make it look a little bit more retro, I guess would be the word. This was the compartment or the switch box that originally went to it. I really didn't see the need to put it back in there, and besides, I thought that was more of an accurate look to the fan that I wanted to make it look like. And I've got those wires fixed up to where they're not going to fall on the fan, so I'm really not worried about it. Let's have a better shot at the back here. I think this is a very fitting color for this fan. Also, not to mention, I think this would probably be closest to the to maybe what it might have looked like once upon a time, because the fan was originally a bluish gray color, if I recall correctly. Still have the original stand to it, but I have it stored away in storage. I think this is good the way it is. Easier for storage. Let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up. Plug it in and we'll see it in action. Go ahead, I'm going to fire this up now. I'm going to briefly turn the air conditioning off to where it's easier to hear everything. And I do believe that this way is the high speed. Here we go. About this fan, the airflow just kind of goes out in sort of other directions and not straight out. Very quiet. I am just so astounded by how quiet these box fans are. These blade sets are steel, not aluminum. Now that is durability. Low speed. difference between the high and the medium. Well, I guess you could call it more like a medium speed or a low speed. I see it more as a medium speed, but not much of any difference. Let's take this away out of the wind stream for a minute. Kick it back up to high. Using my khakis as an air tester. Now that is quality right there. That's how powerful this fan is. Okay, let's get a spin down. I just serviced this too, by the way. Wow, that goes down. Goes to show you of how well built these older fans were made. That's a rarity now. It took about 3 minutes to come to a complete stop. Let's see if we can get a startup sound on this. I'm going to do the low speed first. And now the high. I do believe these were probably the cheaper made fans of the 50s and 60s. Still don't know well enough about them to know what particular year these were being made. I don't even think that I've even found a catalog for these. I do know they were sold through the Western Auto through the Western Auto stores. Maybe it's possible that the Chevalier and the C&H company was the one that originally built these fans, but were sold through a few other store names, a lot like the Sears fans. I'm not too sure. They were cheaply built, but there's really not that much to them. But look how well it's still going today. And you can't beat that. Can't get any better than that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fire this thing up one more time, just for the heck of it. Okay, everybody. Well, there you have it. Hopefully you're not too disappointed about me restoring this fan again. All in all, it was for rather a good cause. And I'm going to be keeping it like this for a long time. I'm really looking forward to the fall because as soon as those temperatures start to drop, when that AC comes out, that's exactly where this thing is going. These are probably my favorite window fans. Well, I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and that'll do it for now. I will catch you later, and bye-bye.